Welcome back. You're watching Good Morning KU. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great, Connor. How are you?
I'm doing all right. We're finally at fall break.
We're at fall break. This is the last Friday. A lot of people have already headed out to Vegas this weekend, so here we are. Where are you headed home to this weekend?
I'm not heading home. Heading over to Devil's Den, Arkansas with some friends.
Wow. Lake time?
If there's a lake there, I really don't know. I didn't do too much research on it before we picked it.
Nice. Friends?
Yeah,
Family?
State Park.
State Park, all right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm heading home to Chicago to see my family and my mini Australian Shepherd, so I'm excited for that. Hopefully head downtown, have some bougie dinners with my family, and then head back here for midterms.
Sounds like a good plan. I think when you come back, though, there will be a little fair going on here at the J School. Is that right?
Oh, J School Career Fair? I heard we have the interviewer coming on. Oh, I heard we have the interviewer coming on in a few minutes.
I think they're going to have, I believe, headshots they're doing there, right?
Headshots?
Do like professional headshots, for like LinkedIn?
I need to learn more about applying to jobs. I'm getting older, and I'd like to know.
Well, I believe those would be available for students if they want them. And then right around the corner, I think, not the next week, but the week after is Halloween, I believe. So.
Do you know what you're being for Halloween, Connor?
I never really took to the holiday too well.
No?
Some people get into it, I don't.
My birthday's the day after Halloween, so I've always been kind of into it.
I just never could really get into the costumes and all the paint and stuff,
My best friend and I are planning to be Serena and Blair from Gossip Girl. Hopefully I would be Blair since I'm a brunette and she's a blonde, so works out well.
It probably would work
out. But we've got more than a few nights to work with, so I'm going to need more than one costume.
Let's just hope by Halloween, the weather's a little bit different, maybe it's a little cooler.
I know. It's been an Indian summer here in Lawrence. We've had no cold days. Haven't even felt a breeze on my back, so.
The leaves have changed a bit, but they're not where they should be.
I haven't seen any fallen leaves, so I'm hoping for some fall weather when we come back.
Let's hope so.
A fall break.
Yeah. Well, I think that's all the time we have for us. We're going to send it over to Ewan Sweetland with his interview coming right up.
From adversity, we rose. We made history and became pioneers, voyagers, champions, Jayhawks. And when our chant rises, haunting and hallowed, Jayhawks are telling the world what's near. Victory.
Hello, Ewan. We're here with Ewan today. So, Ewan, how was midterms?
They were good. It was a little stressful for sure, but I got most of them done, and I'm going back home this weekend, so it was good to get everything done before today so I could, enjoy the day and get ready for the 8-hour drive back home.
Oh, where's home? Where are you going?
Denver, Colorado.
Oh, very fun.
Yes.
So, you're going to go hiking and all that stuff out there?
Probably not. Probably just spend time with my family. My brother, he's a senior. He's on the soccer team, so I'll probably go out and hopefully catch a game or two and just enjoy time with fam. Home cooked meal is always a great time. So.
Absolutely. So speaking of sports, actually, I heard you have an amazing job in Allen Fieldhouse. How is that?
Yeah. So I work for the Jayhawk Experience down at Allen Fieldhouse. You just come in. We give you a tour of the court, the volleyball facility, the baseball field, and the practice gym. It's really exciting. I started this summer. I work with Al Wallace, who works here in the J School as well. And it's awesome. I love it. I'm a sports management major, so it's the first job I have in sports. And, I get up and I go and I love working there. I was supposed to work this morning. Didn't actually get called in because we're having a event later, but I'm really excited and it's a great opportunity so far and I've enjoyed it.
So you're sports management. That is amazing. So what do you hope to do with that degree then? Since you're working with Allen Fieldhouse, do you hope to work in the NBA, some sort of basketball related?
I really want to work in KU athletics. We just hired Travis Goff as the AD, but being an athletic director at a college has definitely been something that I've been working towards and I really want to do at some point. But I love sports so much, so really whatever I can get into is really my goal and my passion. That's what inspires me to get up every morning and go.
Absolutely. That is such an amazing opportunity. So how did you find that opportunity? How did you come across that?
So the two big schools in Colorado State and the University of Colorado, they don't really offer a sports management program alone. Like they'll offer like a minor or some core classes, but nothing like KU has to offer. So that was one of the big things that kind of drew me to KU. And it just seemed like a major that I wanted to do. You know, I never really was certain about what I wanted to do in life until I saw that KU offered this, and I was like, you know what, like the biggest thing I love is sports, and I love talking sports and watching sports. So I just wanted to get out here and enjoy it, and I love going to class and all that kind of good stuff.
And I'm sure our amazing basketball program was a huge draw as well.
Yes, yeah, for sure. Not the football, but definitely basketball.
Absolutely. So do you enjoy going to the games? Do you have to work the games, or I don't know, how does that work?
Yeah, so we typically close 2 to 3 hours before, so I always get to go to the games. I remember my freshman year, we actually played the University of Colorado in Allen, and our buddies camped out and we got front row seats, so we painted like rock chalk on our chests. It was super fun. I love going to KU basketball games. It's definitely my favorite thing here at KU. It's definitely, as we get closer to basketball season, I just, am more and more excited, especially with late night that just happened.
Okay, that is so fun. So you went to late night. How was that? Did you have to work it, or did you just get to enjoy?
I just got to enjoy, thankfully.
Okay.
Run DMC was awesome, and the team looked good, and Rob Riggle was fantastic as always, so it was fun.
I heard that was so fun. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, but we will be back with the interview about the career fair.
Yeah, I always just clap in this part.
This is where everyone's talking amongst themselves. Do you know how to do it? Do you know how to do it?
Are we supposed to smile?
When do we start? Somebody over here already started.
Can we talk about the piccolo part? It's the most complicated one.
It is.
If you listen, you're doing it when the band's not playing.
You have to tell me when it starts. I still don't know.
Here we go.
Just clapping now.
No humps.
Nailed it.
I practiced this morning.
Mine was just 2 people.
It has a right and a wrong way of doing it. No. Wrong.
I like my way better.
I don't know how to
1,
do
2,
the
3,
end.
4.
It's just.
I don't know the
Sorry.
head.
It's hard by yourself.
Welcome back. I'm here with Steve Rottinghaus. He is the Career and Outreach Coordinator, and he's here to talk to us a little bit about the career fair that's going on at the end of this month. So Steve, who should attend this career fair, and who is it for?
All students should attend. As you mentioned, it's coming up. It's 2 weeks from yesterday, so October 21st. But yeah, it's open to all students. It definitely has a journalism focus. We're going to have TV stations, newspapers, a radio station, some communication companies, PR companies, some people looking for sales talent. So yeah, it's definitely open for all students, but it definitely has a journalism focus.
And how should a student show up to this career fair if this is something they really want to do and they want to look their best?
Yeah, treat it like you would for an actual interview. You don't want to be wearing like a sweatshirt, a hoodie, flip-flops, shorts. I mean, I say focus on business casual or business professional. So if you have a nice collared shirt, a tie, slacks. For women, if you have a business suit, that's probably fine, but slacks, nice dress shoes, that'll work well.
Awesome. Should students plan to be there for a few hours, or is this kind of a quick thing?
Great question. The event is 10 to 3, so it's a 5-hour event, but you don't want to stay there all 5 hours. Believe me, you won't want to stay there all 5 hours. But if you can devote like one quality hour, make some connections. Right now we have 13 companies committed.
Wow,
I'm still
okay.
hoping for about 2 or 4 more. The pandemic has kind of limited some recruiting activities for some of these companies. But yeah, if you can devote one good hour between that 10 and 3 window, I think it's definitely worth your time.
Awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to add, or anything we should know about the career fair?
Do some research on those companies. We have a list of them on our website, the journalism website, and then if you get our Monday memo, we always have an updating rolling list. And I know you mentioned earlier in your earlier interview that about headshots. So yeah, one of the main attractions to this event is getting LinkedIn photos. We're going to have a professional photographer.
Wow.
He's going to have the nice lighting, the backdrop. It looks great for LinkedIn or even like
Yeah.
your online portfolio. And our students have liked that. We've done that probably for the last 3 or 4 years. And it's definitely a big draw. So if you don't feel comfortable going to the career fair, at least try to get a photo.
Totally.
And one thing I'm excited about, I don't know if I mentioned, but we're going to have it outside this space right here, outside of your studio.
Oh, wow.
Because we've never had it in here. It's always been in the union or the Alumni Association.
Mm-hmm.
And this building was renovated, January 2020, I think it was completed.
Right.
And we all know what happened a couple months after that. They basically
Right.
kicked us out of this building.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm trying to visualize how I'm going to set up the tables.
Great space.
So, fall break, I'm going to be doing a little interior design and see what's going to work out. So, yeah, I hope you can join us October 21st here at Stauffer Flint.
Awesome. I'm really excited to attend the job fair, and I think everyone else should too if you're looking to do something special after school. Thank you so much for coming in.
All right, thank you.
And I'm Brendan, and this is your Good Morning KU Friday News Update.
In national news, 4 people were injured in a school shooting that occurred in Arlington, Texas this past Wednesday. The shooting was said to be caused by a possible fight between one student and another at the school. As of Wednesday, the police asked for assistance in finding the suspect.
T-shirts and jeans may become more expensive due to cotton prices hitting a 10-year high. Analysts have blamed the high cotton prices on extreme weather, droughts, and heat waves affecting the cotton crops in the United States. Apparel prices have climbed 4.2% during the past year.
A leak in an oil pipeline has caused a major oil spill off the coast of Southern California. It has been estimated the spill has caused about 126,000 gallons of oil to be leaked into the Pacific Ocean. An anchor hooking the oil pipeline might have caused the spill, but no cause has been officially confirmed.
In local news, staff and supply issues have caused KU Dining to limit dining options. KU Dining has started the semester with about half as many employees they had in the fall of 2019. Some dining locations have had to limit their menu or close altogether. The Chick-fil-A in the Kansas Union has had to close altogether due to shortages in staff.
The annual Women's March was organized in Lawrence last Saturday to raise awareness for reproductive rights. Several hundred community members gathered in Watson Park and also featured several members of local government and Kansas State Senator Marcy Francisco.
In sports, Kansas football is off this week, but will return to Memorial Stadium next Saturday to face Texas Tech. The Jayhawks come off a brutal 59-7 loss against the Iowa State Cyclones. Next week's game is also homecoming.
The Kansas swimming team dominated the Sunflower Showdown last Friday in Topeka. KU faced off against Barton Community College and the University of St. Mary in the event. The women claimed top 10 finishes in 8 of the 10 total races. In the 50-yard freestyle, junior Kayla Brown placed first with a time of 24.18 seconds.
The Kansas women's soccer team defeated number 23 Baylor by a 2-1 score last night at Rock Chalk Park. The Jayhawks got on the board early with a penalty kick by Rylan Childers. Bree Severns made it 2-0 a few minutes later with a breakaway after a great pass by Shira Elenoff. The second half was rough as both teams got physical. The Bears scored 1 goal, but the still defense and good goaltending saved the game for KU. The victory was the first in conference play for the Jayhawks this season.
And finally, in the NFL, the Kansas City Chiefs have a huge test in primetime this Sunday night where they will face the Buffalo Bills. Mahomes and crew come off a 42-30 win against the Eagles. The Bills and Chiefs will take the field this Sunday night at 7:20 p.m.
And that's all we have today. Have a great weekend, a safe fall break, and we'll see you next week.